On this week's episode of the Sticker Shop, Luke and Jeff race the Open AB class, and Jeff gets a dead last start. Luke's a nice guy, waves him by on the first lap. Jeff takes a turn, takes another turn. A girl sits in a turn. And Luke gets his turn on one of the races. Jeff takes another turn. Chris McNamara pulls off. Jeff finishes the race, and Luke's bike breaks and leaves him in disgrace. That and a whole bunch more on this week's episode of The Sticker Shop, coming to you from Jolly Roger Motorsports Park. It's a NESC sanctioned race, and brought to you, of course, by the Sticker Shop Show. Couldn't be possible without the Sticker Shop Show. And we're going to jump into this live action as the gate drops. Open AB class. Jeff getting a horrible start. Luke leading Jeff for the first lap, waving him by in front of the camera. What a showman. Jeff making his way through the toilet bowl, where I've heard he does his best work. Coming around for the second lap. Jeff pulling up beside an amateur rider. Oh, that amateur is giving him all he can take. Jeff's not happy about it. Gives him a look over and says, "See you later." Going down the start straight, and there's Luke. Lap later. No idea what place anyone's in, so no need to worry about any of that stuff. Heading, coming down Suicide Hill and making their way over by the flat track. Those tiny tabletops. Heading up towards the Intimidator. Back then it was very intimidating. Whoa. And dropping into the toilet bowl once again. Blowing that berm up. Some explosive action in the toilet bowl for you. Coming across the finish line. Hitting the S-turns. A little hesitant there on the old gas. Causing not the greatest corner execution. And we got Luke Baril. Looks like he actually kind of gained on him on that last lap. Gained on Jeff on that last lap, or at least stayed right with him. Jeff dropping down Suicide Hill. Hitting the corner after that with fabulous style, like always. That section coming up where you kind of go over the bridge and then drop into this right here. I used to love that little single. I felt like I was scrubbing like James Stewart off of it. Those little tabletops, I didn't look so great off those. Probably didn't look so great trying to scrub either. I was better off left scrubbing the toilet bowl as Jeff makes his way through it right there. Launching off into Southwick Turn, his favorite part of the track. Completing once again another lap and coming up on 671 Kawasaki, making his way past with little trouble. Let's see, can we find Luke? Oh, the camera is staying on Mr. Bryant as he makes his way down the old start straight. And under the over-under, launching down Suicide Hill, riding all alone, looking back to see his rooster tail. That was a great big roost. I don't blame him myself. I would have been looking back too. over the best scrub jump in the world for a novice rider like myself. Heading up towards the Intimidator. Oh no, Chris McNamara pulling off. Jeff blowing up the toilet bowl yet again. Reminds me of when I used to race and had explosive diarrhea at the track so often. Jeff taking the white flag. Ripping through the S-turns, looking over. Seeing who's there watching. Maybe wondering if he had anyone to signal what was going on. Who knows? Through the first turn for one last time. Jeff Bryant all by himself somewhere in the field, I'm not sure where. As he launches out from over the over-under and down Suicide Hill over the tabletop, making his way over to the rhythm section by the flat track. Looking back again to check out his sick rooster tail. And with the rooster tail he's throwing, I don't blame him. I honestly think he feels like he's got a problem with his clutch or something's going on with his bike. Because he usually was a pretty good starter and that was a crap start. Dropping into the toilet bowl for one last flush in this Moto. Heading back up Southwick turn. Ooh, there's the girl in the corner, and Jeffrey finishing undramatically. And Luke Baril not too far behind. Here he comes. But something appears wrong with his bike. Looks like some issues with the silencer back there.
I could hear some rattle up a storm.
Oh, the bolt just fell out. Well, that does it for this race. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.